Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a look. I'm not really sure what type of look, but we're gonna do something, okay? I am going to be using my brow pomade from LA Girl because I kind of want like a deeper brow, but this could go left, okay? So don't quote me. Wow, that was just from one little dab. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of the LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn to conceal my under eye or whatever, my brows. But I'm only going to like take that there, and then I'm going to stop because I'm going to use a concealer that's a little bit closer to my color and conceal the front. Now I'm going to take a shade that is closer to my skin color and now just conceal the front of the brow as well as the top. Anything that was just not shaped correctly, I'm just going in and cutting it off. This is like really the step where you go in and clean up your brows the way you want them to be cleaned. And then I'm going to do the top as well. Okay, I took a little bit of concealer and added it to my lid because that's going to serve as my base. But then I'm going to just take all of that concealer that I piled up and begin to blend it out. Okay, I'm going to use my little Amazon palette. Let me show y'all what it looks like. It is called Eyeshadow. It looks like this. And I purchased this off of Amazon, okay? I'll try to link it below so you guys can have that info. But it's a palette with all these different browns in there. And I kind of want to do something simple today. So that's what we're going to do. I normally do like shimmers or glitters, but I don't know. I think I'm going to try to stay away from the shimmers and glitters today. I just really want a soft matte color. I think it could change, but I don't know. So I'm gonna start with, let me show y'all this brown right here. I'm gonna start with using that in my crease and then just join a build up. I don't know, something about browns, I just feel like you can kind of go anywhere with a brown. Like you start out with a brown, you can add color. If you want to add color, you can take a brown anywhere, okay? And I'm just applying all to my crease, okay? And I love to just, because y'all know I love me a good deep edge, so I really like to saturate it over here on that edge and then just kind of sweep inwards. And then here lately what I've been doing is making sure that I also blend here in front of my brow because it just makes it, I don't know, it just makes it look so much better. How petty are you? Because I feel like it's different levels to pettiness. But I feel like the ultimate petty person ever is the person who gets upset because their friend unfollowed them on social media. Do you get upset about somebody unfollowing you on social media? To soften this up, I'm now going to go in with this brown right here. Okay? Don't worry about my nails. I'm going to get them fixed today. Shut up. I'm going to soften it up with that. And I have a bigger brush. And then I'm just going right here on the outside and just blending that in. Blend, okay? How do you get upset about somebody unfollowing you? Like, I don't understand that. Maybe they just didn't want to see what you were posting. Maybe they just didn't feel like following you on social media. Why is it a requirement if we're friends in real life that I have to follow you on social media? I don't understand that. Okay, you guys remember me telling you at the beginning of this video that brown is a color you can kind of manipulate and take anywhere with you. We about to take it there because there's this pretty like mustard color in here that is a matte, and I also want to show you guys how to apply mattes because I've seen some videos of people applying mattes and they just stick them on. No, if you're gonna do a matte, you got to blend that sucker, okay? So there is a burgundy in the same palette right here, okay? And I'm going to begin to use this on the outer corners. I have a small tapered brush and I am just applying that right into my crease. I feel like deeper colors really give you a lot of dimension, and I don't know, it takes the look to a different level, especially if you're not like really big on eyeliner. I feel like if you're big on eyeliner, you probably want to kind of scale back a little bit, but if you are not big on eyeliner, then I would totally suggest deepening up those corners. It just gives you that smoky feel without having to do too much. I don't know, it just works. Okay, for this portion, I do not want anything to be super precise. If you're a precise girl, then you're going to need to use a precise, I don't know, brush. Okay, I use a little fluffy brush because I don't really care. All right, so this right here is the e.l.f. Concealer. It's in the shade Fair Warm, and I'm going to use this to cut my crease. I like a fluffy brush once again because I don't need anything to be super precise. Okay, if you are looking for precision, then this is not the step for you. Okay, so don't do this. But for me, I just go in, and it's super sloppy, you know, but the outcome is beautiful. Okay, and I always look up because my lids are pretty small. I make them appear bigger than what they are, but my lids are very small, and I don't have a lot of lid space to work with. So by me kind of overdrawing my lid, it gives me more lid space to work with. I wish I would be one of those girls that gets upset because somebody unfollowed me. Do you understand how petty that is? Like, we friends in real life. What the hell does it matter if I follow you on social media? I've seen grown ass women in their 30s, damn near 40s, acting a fool because somebody unfollowed them. We're gonna take a little bit of burgundy now, and we're gonna go back in and just start to fill in this area over here, because you just want that to be blended, girl. And it's just a little shader brush I have, and I literally just go right on top, like starting here, and then go right on top of the white, because I just do not like the white being taken all the way out. It's just a personal preference. Okay, there is like this mustard color in here I just told you guys about. It is this color right here. I'm going to use that color. I don't know where else. What other color I'm going to use right now, but I am going to use this one for sure here. At least I thought I was, because I thought it was going to be brighter than what it is, and it's not so bright. Okay, well, let's see if we can make happen. But if you are going to be doing matte shadows, you guys see how like I'm patting and then just kind of softly, like I'm not rubbing, you softly pat and move those shadows around. Okay, so pat and a move. It's just a pat all the way through, and the mattes will lay so much better. But I cannot stand seeing people just throw mattes on top of each other. Like, ugh. From a distance, your makeup looks so good, but then when you are up close, it falls short. So if we gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. I remember walking into a break room at like my old job some years ago, and there was like she had to be 33, 34. I'm being nice here because she looked a little old in the face. But I remember her just yelling at somebody on the phone like, bitch, you unfollowed me. Like, nah, fuck that. Then I guess we ain't friends because you unfollowed me. Okay, there are two colors in here. I'm not really sure which ones I'm going to use, but I'm thinking about this one. But hell, I may go in with this one, okay? It just depends on how I'm feeling right now. So I like the little mustardy, so I'm pretty much going to keep it there. But I need something to do a light little transition in here. Yeah, and I feel like that first color I pointed to is perfect. So to blend your colors, once again, you are not going to do anything more than just tap them, and they will begin to blend in themselves, okay? But you're just going to tap and just bring that in, okay? And this will help to just give it like a little bit of pop of color. So you see how this eye, which eye is it? This one? Like, it's still cute, but it's not blended in here. And this one, we're starting to blend a little bit more. We're going to go back in with that mustard yellow in a second. But first, we got to build up this little, I don't know what this would be called, like a brownish, a reddish brown color. We got to build that up first. But I remember laughing, like, so hard. Like, girl, are you fucking serious? I wish somebody would call my line and be like, you unfollowed me, so we're not friends. Literally, most of all of the friendships I have, we don't even follow each other on social media. Hell, I'm lucky if they even have a social media, but if they did, I wouldn't be pressed to follow them on social media. Like, it ain't that deep for me. We are friends in real life, which means that I kick it with you in real life. I feel like people be so obsessed with social media. Social media is not real life, girl. Like, this is not real. You could literally stop here, but I'm extra, so I'm just gonna take a black. Any palette you have will do. I'm just gonna take a little bit of black right here, right there, on that edge there. And I just feel like it just brings it out. I don't know. It may not be doing anything at all, but in my mind, okay, it makes sense. So we're going to continue to do it. And I just do it right here on that corner. I feel like we are done, and I want to be extra, but then again, I don't, because the eyeshadow is just so pretty. So instead of me doing a shimmer eyeshadow right here in the corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the shade white. Any shade white will work. And I'm going to begin to apply that right here. Once again, just patting, because this is a matte. So we have to work differently when we work with mattes versus a shimmer. A shimmer, I'll probably just go in and push it and rub. But with this, no. You have to work differently with mattes, especially if you want them to be blended, okay? And I'm just popping out that inner corner. And because I lost a little bit of the yellow, what I'm going to do is go back into the yellow and just begin to tap that right there. You see, now it's coming back. It's coming back. But now we have that highlight that I also love right here, you know, in the inner corners, without taking away from the rest of the shadow. Now, when it comes to soft looks like this, I do not ever go overboard with the liner, mainly because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I also feel like the eyeshadow should just speak for itself, so I just do a small line. Sorry, y'all. I had to take a phone call, and I decided to grab me a snack while I was at it. You know what? These brownies are by, what are these brownies by? Fiber One. They're fiber brownies. They're only 70 calories, baby. They're so damn good. And they help you poop. Alright, so I already applied my NARS primer. Now I'm gonna go in and just apply a little bit of setting powder to my face, just so, you know, my T-zone, we don't get oily, because we want to be sitting pretty today. I'm gonna try to hurry up and get through this, because my eye over here is watering so bad. Oh, excuse me. And I know it's only a matter of time before it leaks over to the top. It kind of did, but like, I'm trying to suppress it. But I don't know how much longer we got, baby. Why do your coworkers feel like they need to follow you on social media? Why is that a thing? I don't understand. Almost like at every job I worked at, all of my coworkers always wanted to follow me on social media. And I never understood that obsession. Like, why do you feel the need? I'm sorry, this is the Juvia's Place foundation. It's in the shade To Go, T-O-G-O. I could be pronouncing that wrong, so I apologize. Y'all know I don't know how to pronounce shit. But I'm using this foundation today because, yeah, I'm not using none of my expensive products since I ain't got nowhere to go, okay? I got this on sale, and we're going to make it do what it do, period. Until I got somewhere to go, which should probably be tomorrow. If I got somewhere to go tomorrow, then we'll go back to using the NARS, okay? But since I'm not going to be out here in these streets like that, we're going to go ahead and use this. But anyway, yeah, like all of my damn coworkers always wanted to follow me online, and I just felt like it was the weirdest shit. I used to block them hoes. Every time I started a new job, I instantly go in and block folks. And I remember somebody saying, well, your account is public, so you can't be mad if people follow you. Why did you go out your way to try to find my account is the problem. Like, what was that? Be messing around and accidentally liking pictures and shit because you stalking my page? Like, what made you do that? I'm gonna do Juvia's the shade 11 as my concealer. But like, for real, I've never ever worked with anybody, and I didn't got like cool with some people I worked with before, but it has never ever come to my my brain to let me be like, oh my gosh, let me go and stalk them on social media. And I'm gonna tell y'all where it started for me. I stopped allowing people that I work with to follow me on social media because I used to work for Progressive, the insurance company. Back in the day, it was my first job. I was always doing wrong, Jesus. But anyway, I remember this one lady getting fired because she called off of work, and she said, I think she might have said like her child was sick or something, that she couldn't come in, right? And so one of the people at the job was following her on social media. Turns out she had went to the zoo, and they showed a picture to the supervisor like, see, you too much in my business. I'm like, if I decide to go out partying one night, I can't even dress how I want to dress, be who I want to be without somebody watching me. Like, I just feel it's weird. It's fucking weird. We spend 40, 50 hours in the office together all day, every day, and you still want to come and see me outside of work. I don't know. Something about that just don't sit right with me. It's something fucking weird about that shit. It's very stalkerish. I feel like coworkers who follow you on social media, they fucking messy. Oh, let's see what Art's doing outside of work. No, let you mind your own damn business. I've never been the type to really be into corporate functions. Hell, I've never really been the type to be in functions, period. I'm really a fucking loner. Like at my last job, I remember there was a corporate dinner. I went to dinner because my boss made me go, and when I say he made me go, like he for real made me go. I wasn't gonna go because I don't do dinners. I don't feel like we a team. I don't really like y'all like that. Like, I just kind of want to be by myself. But he made me go, so I was like, all right, bet, I'ma go. I go, and they had like this little after party thing. Now see, that's where I draw the line. I didn't go. Guess who heard about this shit on the Monday though? I'm gonna try this. I ain't never done this before. We gonna try it and see what happens. So this is the Black Radiance setting powder. It's in the shade, I don't know what shade this is. I ain't got it on there. Honeymoon. There we go. I was like, Lord have mercy, I couldn't see it. I'm talking about them people came back to the office on Monday and was talking about, yeah, you know, such and such was trying to mess with this person and trying to mess with this person. You see, this is why I don't even go to them damn functions, because people don't know that at corporate functions, like, yes, you can have a drink, but you need to know your goddamn limits. This is not the after party. This is not you hanging out with your friends and you gonna damn drink. Y'all get too damn drunk at these damn parties and you be around here looking fucking crazy. And y'all know certain people party different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna use the Fenty 460 as my bronzer, and I'm just gonna apply that all up in here. Care who is screwing who, that ain't none of my damn business. I've always stayed out of all. Speaking of which, do you guys have relationships with your coworkers? I've always felt like that was just very weird. That was just a line that I was not willing to cross at any point in time in my life, ever. And the only reason why I say no, because there do be some fine people you work with, you know. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to make sure I go with the highest of the highest boss. I'm not going to go with somebody low on the totem pole that ain't making no money. I'm going to make sure that whoever I'm screwing is going to be able to pay my bills, okay? Never going to do the lowest on the totem pole. And I just don't understand that. I've never understood that. Like, you got to work with these folks. Can you imagine having a damn argument with your spouse or your man, and you work with them and y'all have an argument, and now it's super awkward around the whole office because you can't get away from them because they work with you? I couldn't even fathom working with someone that I'm dating. Can you imagine y'all freaking break up? You like, hey, I don't want you staying with me no more, or you know what, this is the end of us, and then boom, you see him at your damn job. He be like, all right, bet, I'm gonna see you at work. Ain't no damn way I could do it. I know friends who have done it, and I don't, like, they both been in two different departments, but I still don't, I don't care. I don't feel like that's just a good look. It's just not. And then being around somebody that much, that can't be healthy. But hey, if it works for you, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying what Ari can't do. I personally could not work with somebody that I'm dating. And then those relationships where it's like you're superior, so people are dating their bosses. I wish the hell my boss would try to discipline me and we date. And I'd be like, nigga, I would go to HR. I would go to HR right now and expose us both. Like, you better stop playing with me. Talking about you about to write me up. Write me up then. I'd be in there acting a damn fool. But see, that's a maturity thing on my end, which is also why I can't do it. Y'all don't be like me. Don't be like me, okay? If it works for you, love, it works for you. Don't go by what I'm saying. If it worked for you, girl, it worked for you. Let me start messing around with somebody who's on a VP damn level. Let me start messing around with boss. I ain't gonna know how to act. I'm gonna come in and call everybody peasants. I'm be like, you peasants. I wouldn't do nothing. I have my feet propped up. I come in here every day just acting a plum fool. You see, this is all the more reason why I don't need to be messing around with nobody who is on that level who I work with. Like, I wouldn't be no good, y'all. I'm going to use this right here. This is the Maybelline Protector Liquid Lipstick. Lord, that's a mouthful. And I'm going to use this as my lipstick color. I'm just making sure my lips is like all the way, you know, dried down, because I be having some issues with this child. I just can't seem to get it together. Okay, so we're just going to draw it on like our lip liner. Okay, I don't know if this is the right decision, but I'm going to try it and we're going to see what happens. This right here, y'all know what this is. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, my absolute favorite. I'm just taking a regular brush and now I'm just going in and patting out my under eye and my nose area, just getting all of that blended out. All right, guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. I hope that you guys learned something from the video, especially when it comes to doing mattes. Remember to always tap or pat them into the skin. Don't rub them. This is how you're going to get the utmost blended eyeshadow, especially when you're doing a matte, okay? You can use 5, 6, 7, 8 different colors if you want to, as long as when you do matte, you pat. Now, when it comes to a shimmer, you are more than welcome to just kind of blend that sucker up in there, and it's all going to work out just fine. But mattes, always pat, okay? Let me know how you guys feel about dating coworkers. Have you dated a coworker? Will you date a coworker? Are you opposed to dating coworkers? And if so, why? Okay, all right, well, I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.